and welcome to gotstockz. Today is January 10th, 2025. Today we are going to be looking at Amazon. We're going to do a blitz analysis, and we're going to take a look at some strike prices, support and resistance areas. The Dow Jones is getting smoked. It's currently down 615. The NASDAQ is down 272 and the S&P is down 78. The market is getting toasted today. Now, when the market gets under pressure, this is a good time to take a look at individual stocks. So we're going to take a look at Amazon and see what's going on. The black line is the 10-day moving average. The purple line is the 21-day moving average. The green line is the 50-day moving average, and the red line is the 200-day moving average. We are currently looking at a 6-month chart. Each candle represents 1 day. So for the past 6 months, the low that we have on this stock is 151 and change, and the high is 233. It's a pretty substantial move in 6 months. Now what we want to do is we are going to set some support and resistance levels. We go to the top of this range, and this is going to be resistance when the stock pushes up into this area. This also is going to give us a level of resistance. Now currently we are going to set a level of support. This dates back to November 14th of 2024. This established a level of resistance. We have a couple of gaps that we need to be concerned about. When stocks start trading close to gaps that they've previously established, sometimes they will like to go and trade into those ranges. But it looks like today, even though the market is getting smoked, Amazon looks like it pushed down as low as 216 and change. It's currently trading at 219 and change. So it's had some buyers come in at the bottom of the range and pushing it back up regardless of what's going on with the market itself. This is going to give us a level of support down here. If the market continues in its downward pressure, this stock could easily push down into this range of 195.75 and still be considered in a bullish phase. So our strike prices that we want to look at, we are going to look at the 215, the 195. So anywhere in this range, but we're going to focus on the 215. It's currently trading at 219. So we want to look at the 215, and we're also going to look at the 210. Let's open up the options page. If we look at this expiration date of February 28th of 2025. So what we want to look at is our strike price. We're going to look at is the 215, and we're also going to look at the 210. What we are also looking at is this is the delta would be 40 at the 215, and at the 210 strike price, the delta would be 33. The delta basically represents that there is a 33% chance of this stock retracing to this area by the time of this expiration of February 28th. If in the event the stock starts trading at or below that price, you could be assigned the stock. Each option contract represents 100 shares of stock. You are going to have in your account $21,000 to represent one contract if you're selling puts, and that would represent 100 shares of stock, which means you would receive a premium of $640. You look at the 215 strike price. If you bought one contract, if you sold one put contract, you would have to put up $21,500. If you were assigned the stock, you need to have those funds available to purchase those shares. The premium you will receive for that will be $825. Also, what you want to look at is this is the percentage ratio. So if you look up here, the ROR is the return on the risk. It's a pretty decent return. This is a pretty decent return. This is a pretty high delta. If you wanted to be on the caution side, you could opt for a lower delta, a lower percentage ratio, but you will also receive a lower premium. Moral to the story is only trade options on stocks that you are willing to own. If you are okay with owning this company, because if you are assigned, now you have these shares in your account, and then you can go over to the call side and start selling covered calls on this. This is called the wheel strategy. It's a very popular strategy in the options world. I hope this information was helpful. This is a blitz analysis. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, and always remember to dot your I's, cross your T's, and don't forget the Z. God bless and happy investing.